Hey everybody, my name is Gabe Nelson. I am the owner of Gabe Nelson Financial Incorporated and also just launched a podcast called Solopreneur Money. Today what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to break this up into two different videos. The first video is going to be CARES Act for solopreneurs, and I'm going to talk about the business pieces first. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a second video that's going to talk about the personal pieces of the CARES Act for solopreneurs. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bunch of little small videos, short videos I should say, touching on each point and just giving you some tips on how you could use these to help you with your business and your current situation. So I'm going to jump right into it. The CARES Act for business owner benefits comes down to basically about, probably 6 or 7 different things that you need to be thinking about for your business. First one is the Paycheck Protection Program. I like to call it P3. It was meant to keep people on payroll. As of today is the 16th of April. By noon, I think it was empty. All right, they had, I don't know, $350 billion or $359 billion they set aside for it, and it is now empty. And I can tell you this, if you missed it, don't worry. All right, get on the phone, get online, get a hold of some additional bankers, because there's no way on God's green earth that our government and our Fed is going to keep from putting an additional chunk of money in there. My bet is they're going to put another $200 million into the plan, and you're going to want to basically get your application in and get your name as close to the front of the line as you can. My advice, and I'll talk about it in my other video regarding the P3, would be to start with your community banks, your little smaller banks, not your big monster ones. Go start with the smaller ones and see if you can get somewhere with that. I think that would be your best way to go. The EIDL, your Economic Injury Disaster Loan, you're supposed to get up to $10,000 to help pay your rent and your mortgage and keep people employed. That is dry as well, but I'm pretty sure they're going to come around and add more money to that thing as well. I believe that the Congress is actually talking about it as we speak. The other thing is you're going to be able to take advantage of is the unemployment benefits. Those have been enhanced. So you, for the very first time as a solopreneur, can go qualify for unemployment. I've never seen that before in my entire 20 plus years in this industry. I've never seen independent contractors, non-W-2 employees be able to go apply for unemployment benefits. We pay the taxes, but I've never seen us be able to do it. What you're going to get there is your state unemployment benefits plus $600 a week of government additional money, which is another $2,400 per month. And those benefits can last from all the way up to 39 weeks. And so we'll talk about that a little bit more. The economic stimulus payments, you've already heard about that. That's the piece where everybody's supposed to get $1,200 per adult if you make less than $75,000 in household income, and another $500 in benefits per child with caps. And then over $75,000, there's an additional phase out, so you don't maybe get all the money. If that's you, it's okay. If you're making if you're making great money, then it's not a concern. And it's really meant for those people who are all displaced from from working at the hotels and working at the bars and the restaurants, and it is supposed to help. We'll see how it all shakes out. The deferred payment of employer payroll taxes. Now, you do have the ability as an owner of your business to defer part of your payroll taxes. Half of your payroll taxes, in essence the employer side, can actually be deferred until the end of the year, meaning you don't pay half of your payroll taxes between now and the end of the year, starting from the 27th of March, I believe it is. And then you can then pay those back in 50% installments, December 31st, 2021 and December 31st of 2022. You have the ability to save some cash there. You're also going to have the ability to do what are called carry forward of your net operating losses. The carry forward of your net operating losses works like this. If you have a terrible loss this year or a terrible loss next year as a result of this COVID-19 coronavirus stuff, you can actually look back 5 years from your taxes. So if you have a big loss this year, you can actually go and amend your returns 5 years prior and get refunds back, or you can use it indefinitely moving forward. So that's going to be a pretty good deal you're going to be able to use. And then the other piece of the puzzle is limitations on business interest have increased to 50% of your adjusted gross income. So let's say your business has quite a bit of debt on the books. You're paying a lot of interest. there were limitations on the amount that you could have deducted from your income as a result of that. So those are the simple explanations of what's available to you as a business owner. And the best thing I can tell you is go to the SBA website. Keep your eyes open for the P3 getting opened back up and the EIDL getting opened back up. If you have any questions, you want to talk about it, check me out. You can go to GabeNelsonFinancial.com. You can also go to my podcast, Solopreneur Money, and I would love to catch up with you. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.